Drums echo across distant islands, conch shells summon ancient spirits, and dancers leap through stories older than time itself. Welcome to Fact Channels. This episode takes you beyond the postcard beaches of Oceania, deep into a world where music isn't just entertainment. It's a heartbeat, a history lesson, and sometimes even a passport between realms. From hypnotic hulas in Hawaii to earth-shaking haka in New Zealand, discover how tradition moves and grooves the Pacific. The heartbeat of the Pacific stretches across blue horizons, woven together by music and movement older than memory, echoing through island nations whose stories are sung as much as spoken. In the shadowed jungles of Papua New Guinea, the beating of kundu drums announces more than a rhythm. It summons ancestors, calls new life into being, and resolves age-old disputes. Each carved drumhead is believed to hold a spirit, making every performance a communion with unseen worlds. Consider the hula of Hawaii. Far from its popularized form, the ancient hula kahiko is both prayer and prophecy, performed on sacred ground, accompanied by ipiu gourd percussion and chants that encode genealogies, navigational routes, even love affairs of gods and mortals. Rarely witnessed outside secret ceremonies, the Cook Islands Ura dance pulses with percussive drumming so complex that entire orchestras of slit-log drummers, pate players, engage in hierarchies of rhythm. The dancers' hips become storytellers, each flick a word in an unwritten narrative. Beyond all expectations, some instruments in Oceania are crafted not just from wood or shell, but from nature's most fleeting gifts, the whistling leaves of Fiji, plucked from trees minutes before performance. Their music tells of rain's arrival or a chief's mood, ephemeral as the winds themselves. Long ago on Yap in Micronesia, men carved wooden slit gongs so massive they must be played by several drummers standing atop them. These drums once signaled monumental messages, between islands up to 20 kilometers apart, encoded in rhythm and resonance. On the outer reaches of Aotearoa's coastline, Maori Taongapuaro, musical treasures like the haunting Putarino flute, carry voices said to be gifts from birds and gods. They call forth distant memories, shape-shifting between lullaby and lament, with techniques preserved through generations by careful guardians. To truly understand the Siva of Samoa requires watching elders tap rhythms into hardwood floorboards as youth spin and sway in luminous lava-lavas. Every gesture honors both ancestors and atua, deities, in a living dialogue expressed through physical poetry. Unexpectedly, some of Oceania's most stirring musical traditions happen underwater. In Vanuatu, women dive into rivers to play submerged bamboo pipes, their cheeks puff and hands sculpt currents to create harmonies only possible beneath the surface, a symphony for water spirits who govern fertility and rain. Among the Solomon Islands' mysterious panpipe ensembles, ancient scales emerge that do not exist elsewhere on Earth, 9 or 13 notes per octave instead of 12. These sonic landscapes shimmer with microtonal color, a testament to how culture can seed new universes inside the ear. Where land meets sea in Torres Strait, ceremonial headdresses weighing up to 20 pounds balance atop dancers' heads as they whirl through the Sagul dance. Each mask is part warrior regalia, part spirit vessel. When drums thunder during harvest rites, some say the spirits themselves join in procession. Imagine this, in Palau's traditional choral gatherings, Cheldekaduk. Hundreds may sing at once, not in unison but layered polyphony, voice braids with voice until the sound resembles rolling surf or wane through pandanus trees. Each line improvises around ancestral melodies known by heart but never written down. Tonga's Laka Laka is more than national dance, it's an act of diplomacy. During times when nations teetered on war or alliance, kings composed new verses overnight to sway opinion through metaphor hidden within elegantly synchronized lines of dancers moving shoulder to shoulder. There are stories whispered among Niuean musicians that demons fear specific drum patterns. So, during harvest festivals, in moonless nights, performers intentionally weave these rhythms to keep mischievous forces away from crops and children alike. Astonishingly, some Melanesian lineages believe learning certain songs grants access to ancestral power over weather and abundance. In Trobriand Island yam exchanges, competitors unveil secret compositions passed down from legendary mariners noted for conjuring fair winds on command. If you enjoyed these facts, hit like and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries on Fact Channels.